guys, welcome back to Cynthia Untamed. This is your youthful and educational platform where we have conversations with and about children and young people in Africa. I try to take you through my journey as authentically as I can. So this is me. Today is Sunday, 3rd of October 2021. And you will not believe it, on a regular day I would want to be asleep, but these days it's either I'm doing assignments at the Kenya School of Law or I'm really just trying to figure out a couple of things. That's how my academic calendar has changed my life, but it's okay. So on Wednesday, 6th of October 2021, I will be interviewing the World Bank Africa Chief Economist, Albert Zufak. And we're going to be launching a report called the Africa's Pulse report. By the time you watch this video, it will be already up, so I'll leave a link in the description bar below so that you can check out that report. But basically it's a biannual report. Biannual means that it's published twice a year, and the World Bank has an economic analysis of the region, especially sub-Saharan Africa, to try and look at the economic trends. So this October, the focus will be on climate. Let me read the exact topic. The exact topic is Africa's Pulse, Climate Change, Adaptation, and Economic Transformation in Sub-Saharan Africa. So in simple terms, the world is facing climate change. Basically, that's the simple thing. And so we are analyzing how that is going to affect the economy. We're also going to have a conversation on what young people are doing so that we can ensure that Africa recovers economically and through the climate change. If you follow my work with the GPE Generation Unlimited, I'm always talking about how climate change is affecting children's access to education, children's access to good nutrition. So this is quite an interesting topic because it's also looking at the economic angle of it. I'm always talking from a children's rights perspective. But then for children to thrive, the economy also needs to thrive. So what I'm doing this Sunday is trying to understand economics. Basically, I am a lawyer trying to figure out what on earth is this, what are these percentages. So I'm listening to a couple of interviews where the chief economist has been interviewed before, and especially my focus is on the how do you interview the chief economist, because this is going to be on Zoom or Skype, rather, it's virtual. So now what I'm struggling with is how to interview him, still have contact with him on the computer and with the audience without looking like I'm reading, because the questions are very technical. And I was even telling the comms team that I don't think I'm able to like cram the questions and then ask them from my head, because it's a very new field. Climate change, economic recovery, that is not really my area of expertise. So I cannot interview from the head. I need the guidelines. I need to see the questions. I need to see them so that I ask the right questions. Otherwise, I'm going to come up with my own things and it will not turn out well. So I've been Googling, what do you do? What do you do? So I don't know if I found a solution. Let me show you what I found. But so far I have watched, I think 3 clips. One that was streamed 11 months ago. Yeah, now the other challenge I'm having is that a lot of times when this Africa's Pulse report is usually launched, it's usually done in person during the World Bank IMF meetings in October. So that means that there are only like 3 videos or 4 videos available online that have been done virtually because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and people are not meeting as much as they used to. So I'm basically figuring it out. What do you do? I remember when I was doing the IMF fellowship, I think I watched Becky Anderson from CNN doing an interview with some economists. I was also asked to watch Larry Madowo doing some interviews with World Bank, so I'll also check them out. Yeah, basically I am really just learning. Let me see, I have these flashcards. I don't know if you know them. but I bought them when I was joining the Kenya School of Law and I've not written anything on them. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out whether I can write questions on this thing, on these things, and then stick them behind my laptop. Let me show you how my laptop looks like. So I have a laptop here, so this is the laptop I'll be using. So I'm trying to figure out whether I can write the questions and then stick it behind here, somewhere here, so that when I'm looking directly into the camera, even if I move my eyes just a little, they don't shoot so far away. So I'll see whether that works. The other thing I'm struggling with, and it's something I've been struggling with for a long time, and now I'm starting to think, do I need a wall makeover? Do I have the resources to do it? Now, as you can see, behind me there's a background. You probably know this background from a couple of my videos, but there's this wall. Basically, this wall has nothing. It's just a plain wall because I like being in empty spaces, oddly enough. So there's nothing here. But the challenge I have with this wall is that it's very shiny. I don't think you can see it right now, but you see on this side there's a lamp. Can you see that shadow? Then behind me, if you look closely, can you see the shine on the wall? So I've had a challenge with that shine on the wall on other Zoom meetings. No, not professional Zoom meetings, when I'm doing events like this. When it's a normal Zoom meeting, basically you don't even put on the camera. But I've had a challenge with that wall. I have a challenge with the shadows. Basically, I just have a challenge with the whole wall. I really don't know what solution I need. I thought of a bookshelf, and then I realized that with a bookshelf, it means that I'm going to have books, and I started wondering, will the books be a distraction? Because the other day when we were doing the Africa's Pulse testing, I had books in the background on another side of the room, and it appears that they were distracting to the audience. So which means that I cannot put a bookshelf here. So I guess I don't know what I'm going to do about this wall, because this is the best available space. The other challenge I usually have when I'm doing these meetings, can you see? So basically this space is enough when I'm studying. It's more than enough. There's a big table and big space. But when you're doing these Zoom events, these high-level Zoom events, normally the comms team tells me to sit away from the wall like this. Like they want me to look as if I'm a little bit far from the wall. And that's very challenging because in front of me there's a bed. So there's no space for me to be far away from the wall. So I don't know. I really don't know. The other solution is to turn like this, but then the wall is still the same. It's the same wall. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I really need to figure out what I could do with my background. So these are the curtains I have right now. There's daylight outside, that's why you can see some light, but these are the curtains I have. So apparently they're not straight enough and they're not pleated enough. So I've tried to look for some straight curtains which are not even the size of this window, so I'll try and figure out and see if they can fit. Okay, so this is what I have. I don't know what to do. It's straight, yes, but it's also just not the right size for this window. I just got it randomly from the house. Can you see? It's a bit long on the length, and then worse, it's short on the side. It's short, so I'm sure someone will be able to see the window grills at the back when I'm doing the Zoom, and I'm feeling a bit frustrated. So since they had mentioned that they want a solid color, so either it's the solid curtain as the background or it's the wall as the background, I decided to test the wall again, and I knew it. Can you see that shiny thing at the back? That is the ring light. You can easily see it, you can spot it. Oh my god, I'm feeling so stressed. Okay guys, sorry, that is my reflection on the laptop, but this is my last solution. This is my last solution. Can you see my ring light is there? My ring light is there so that it's the light is hitting my face. I'm just trying to illuminate my face, and then I decided to move to another side of the room. I'm going to show you just to see if it works. I've sent a screenshot of what I'm seeing over here on Skype. I've asked them to tell me if they think it's okay. Honestly, this is the last solution I have to have a solid background. Yeah, this is the only solution I have. So it's either I struggle with the curtains or I just have a solid background. Like I told you, the shine is still there, so I'm going to find a way of sitting. Can you see when I do this? See, when I do this, there's the ring light. Can you see the ring light on the wall? It's there. So I'm sitting on a pillow and then trying to cover it with my body, and then I've switched off the bulb for my room so that yeah, so that basically there is no other light aside from the ring light that I'm using, just trying to reduce the shine. Okay, so here's my setup. That's the ring light. At least I have light. That is the ring light. There's my laptop. I've placed it on top of my school laptop just so that I can raise the eye level. And then there's my chair. And then I'm going to sit on a pillow so that I'm a bit raised, so that I'm able to cover that shine. Can you see that shine over there? That thing is stressing me out, but I don't know what to do. So I've checked. From where the light is, I can't see shadows because the light is hitting my face. I'm really hoping the World Bank team will be okay with this. This is this is the only other solution I have. That Hey, I am back. I just want to laugh at myself because of how nervous I feel. I don't know whether it's just me, but as a young person who's looking for opportunities, I have this pressure to prove that I can do it, and then I also have to do my best. So anyway, as you can see, I have these flashcards. I decided to put them on the side of the laptop. So there are 4 of them. I just stuck them together, and I have the 8 questions on them so that I don't touch my screen. So I'll just be here, then reading directly. I don't know how I'm going to do it so that I don't mess up the words. That's just my biggest worry. My biggest worry is that I'm not familiar with this topic, and I'm afraid that I will not be able to come up with the questions from my head, because when it's a topic I'm familiar with, even if I have not mastered the question, as long as I have the concept, I'm still able to ask. So my fear is that I don't know this topic very well. It's not something I interact with every day. So yeah, that's really my fear. Okay. So that was a call from the comms team again. They're just telling me that they've sent me the intro and we've discussed how I can do it. So I need to write it. I need to write it down. Okay, so it goes. Good morning. I need to write all of it. Good morning.
Climate change. These are immense issues for the whole world, and so each of us in our various ways are interacting. I work on our climate change action plan that we're just releasing. But I wonder, for the IMF, how do you think about the climate change issues in the context of the macroeconomic challenges that you work on, and how can the IMF help on this area?
Climate risks are a growing threat to macroeconomic and to financial stability. And with the same token, climate action offers the prospects for green growth and green jobs. Critical for what we do at the IMF is supporting growth and employment.
As you know, I have been struggling with my background for like the last, I don't know. It just feels like it's such a long time. But the last couple of hours, I've been struggling with the background. Let me lower the voice a little. So I sent the background I showed you yesterday to the comms team, and they said they preferred the side that had curtains, majorly because apparently it has better light. Now I don't know what to do. I think this will just have to do. And actually it's true. I don't know whether I'm learning a bit of physics, but I realized with the light, I don't know how to explain it in physics, but it's like the light bounces on the wall and then it sort of reduces. I don't know. But with the curtains, if you check on Skype, it's like the curtains absorb the light. Something like that. I don't know how to explain, but yeah, the light is just much better. I have really tried my best to make it neat. I've tried to move away from the wall, and I actually had to rearrange my room at night. So my room is very different from how it has been for the last like 6 years. And it's going to stay like that. If this works, this is what I will always use for all these meetings. So I've really tried to put the pleats. The thing with these curtains is that they're straight, then they don't have pleats. So I just need to find a way of making them neat. Oh my goodness, a lot has already changed in the few minutes that I was here. As you can see, my laptop no longer has cards. So what happened, I had a call with the comms team just to I'm here actually chatting with them. I'm just here chatting with them. So I had a call with them, and we were doing a practice session, and basically we were finding out how I'm phrasing the words, how I am pacing the words. Yeah, so considering that I speak English, and this broadcast will be across Africa and let's just say globally. So what we're trying to do is for me to read slowly so that somebody who is not from Kenya would be able to understand. So there's a way we Kenyans speak, and that could not necessarily be the same way somebody from South Africa speaks, or somebody from the US speaks, in as much as they're speaking English. So the tip I'm being given is that I need to read the questions a bit slowly so that they come out well. And also I need to relax. Let me tell you, I was praying in the morning. I was listening to this song by Ruben Kigame called Endanasi. And I was just like, God, please help me to do this thing, man. It's just going to be 30 minutes, imagine. And it feels like 30 minutes for the rest of my life. But then I keep telling myself, I've been waiting for this opportunity for the last 5 years. If God has brought it now, it's because he knows I'm ready. That's how I'm consoling myself. So now what is making me panic again is that apparently there's a question again from the audience. and now I don't know where I'm going to put it in. I've seen the lady who's going to be doing the French version already asked her question, but let me read to you now how I was practicing. After this, I just want to eat. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Cynthia Nyongesa, a lawyer and child rights advocate at UNICEF Kenya. I'm delighted to be hosting today's session of the Africa's Pulse, the World Bank's biannual economic update for Sub-Saharan Africa. I'm pleased to introduce to you Albert Zufak, the World Bank's chief economist for Africa. Hi guys, so I have just finished doing some backup footage. They asked me to do a backup footage, just me reading the questions, so that they could have some footage to basically back up. I'm trying to hold this one so that they could have some footage to back up. Now guess what happened? I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. Can you imagine? I'm blue. I'm blue on the laptop. I'm just like, no, I can't do this. Like on Skype, I'm blue. I'm literally blue. And I'm wondering, is it because of the wall? This is this wall that I've been complaining about. It's like my laptop is trying to adjust my skin color to the laptop. And it's just so annoying. They'll say they can edit, but I don't know. I really don't know what's happening. I don't know, because I don't look blue on the phone, so I don't know why I look blue on the laptop. Anyway, let me log into now the actual recording with the chief economist and see. Hi guys. Oh my goodness, we are done. Finally we are done, and I have a headache. My head is really aching like seriously. To be honest, this was very challenging. It was not easy. It was such a difficult topic for me. I was just like, what numbers, what climate, what? Oh my god, it was so tough, but I just did my best. And then the good thing is that we were recording, so I had the opportunity to do a take, and then we also did some backup footage before, like where I was just asking the questions. Yeah, I think I pressure myself too much, but I did my best. I did my best. So yeah, let's see how the final recording comes out. Should be out in about 48 hours, because it's going to air on Wednesday, 6th of October. By the time you watch this, it will have aired. So I'll leave the link to Africa's Pulse report here in the description bar below. But all in all, I am grateful. I'm grateful to God that He gave me this challenge. I'm grateful that I had this opportunity. You know, there's all the struggles with technicalities, light, I don't know what, background. But a friend of mine told me it's better to be struggling with the technicalities than to be struggling about the lack of the opportunity. So I'm grateful that I got the opportunity. I'm grateful to the comms team at World Bank Africa for recommending me. Yeah, and let's see how we keep going. Yeah, let's see how we keep going, and let's see how the report comes. Anyway, I'm really grateful for you for staying to the very end of this video. Please remember to tell a friend Follow me on Instagram at CynthiaOprah_Nyongesa, on Twitter at Cynthia_Oprah, and please check out the stories of young change makers on CynthiaUntamed.com. Thank you.